Marks 1 month since the Memphis Safe Task Force began its operations in the city. With 1,700 arrests made, nearly 300 illegal guns seized, and more than 80 missing children located, city and state lawmakers are continuing their fight against Governor Bill Lee. Earlier this month, several local leaders filed a lawsuit challenging the governor for its deployment of the National Guard here. Here to share an update on that lawsuit are some of the plaintiffs behind it. Please welcome City Council Member Smiley Jr. and Representative G.A. Hardaway. Gentlemen, welcome to 3 at 3. Good to see you both here.
Thank you.
Good to see you, sir.
Councilman, let's begin with you. Bring us up to date. Where do we stand with this lawsuit? Because a lot of folks want some clarification. Is the lawsuit mainly towards the National Guard, or does it include the entire Memphis Safe Task Force?
I think when you talk about, particularly about this lawsuit, what happens is people get it confused between the Memphis Safe Task Force, which includes the federal agencies, as opposed to the National Guard. Our lawsuit is specifically about the illegal deployment of the National Guard into our community.
And G.A., I want to bring you into it. When it comes to the deployment of the National Guard, a lot of people might say, why have an issue with it? You know, we've had the Safe Task Force here. We just heard about some of the arrests being made. What are your issues?
Well, and I think that the chairman just spoke to it. There's a big difference in the task force and the National Guard. My job as a legislator is to give oversight to all of the state functions. The governor has a constitutional obligation to come to us, the Tennessee General Assembly, and get permission, get our input. We debate it. We decide if he needs it, and if so, under what circumstances. The Safe Task Force has been working, and here's where this is a rub. He admits it's working. My colleagues who are speaking out against our lawsuit admit it's working. So why do we have the National Guard in the mix? Why are we bringing in military men and women who are not trained for civilian policing into the mix?
So, JB, are we talking about maybe a reimagining of what's going on here? What would you like to see? How should this play out?
I think the lawsuit makes it very clear. One, you can't talk about enforcing crime when you're intentionally breaking the law. I think the two are not aligned. What our lawsuit requires, or asks the court to do, is to require the National Guard to immediately leave our community. We do not want to militarize this community.
How do you see this playing out, though? I mean, you know how these lawsuits go.
Yeah, it's clear. It's clear. If you just read the plain letter of Article 3, Section 5 of the Tennessee Constitution, it tells you the governor can't do this. You read Section 58-1-106 of the Tennessee Code, it tells you the governor cannot do this. I see it playing out. I trust the court to be fair and also require the governor to remove the National Guard from the city of Memphis.
But G.A. Hardaway, do you see this actually happening, though? And have you had any conversations with the governor or the governor's office?
Now, that part I can't answer right now, but I do see it happening. We don't file lawsuits just for the heck of it. We believe we're right. We think the language is clear, and we think that we'll get a fair judge that will render a positive.
And if I might add, this isn't a Democratic issue. It isn't a Republican issue. This is a nonpartisan issue because the first person who issued opinion about the illegality of what's taking place was the Republican Attorney General. He said this could not be done, and the governor removed it from his website.
That was
2023.
I was going to say that was a couple of years ago, if I recall correctly. But GA, again, a lot of people will also ask, what are the National Guard? What are they actually doing here then?
They're guarding each other. We've seen them in groups where they're standing around and they're trying to pay attention to themselves. I don't fault them for that. They take orders. Now, what we also believe will come from the lawsuit is a discussion about what we do need. We don't need the National Guard.
So what do we need? What would you like to see, and how do we take this to another step forward?
We need funding for the programs that are evidence-based, that are working for prevention and intervention The chairman has several that he's been trying to get funded.
If we talk specifically about, there's been a request for the FBI field office. There's been requests for a crime lab. There's been requests for funding for schools. We know that if you really want to drive down crime, you got to educate our young people, give them more funding so they can have the resources necessary so that young people are able to graduate high school and become productive members of society.
So some might say, well, why didn't this happen sooner? Why won't these issues, why were they being addressed maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago?
We as local elected leaders, we have been consistently asking for more support from the federal government, but they wait until the time in which the city of Memphis was already experiencing a record low when it comes to crime, because they believe in sending agents and National Guard into our community for political theater. They want to control us rather than providing support for us. That's completely different.
All right, last word is yours, G.A. Where do we go?
We're not going to let our people be used as pawns for politics. What we will insist on is the resources to prevent and intervene with crime beforehand.
All right, G.A. Hardaway, thank you very much. J.B. Smiley.
Absolutely,
Always
thank you.
good to see you both. Thank you very much.
Good to see you, sir.
A short break. Back to home.